Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HIMediaTV. I'm your host, Em from HIMediaTV, and welcome back to HIMedia Headlines for today, August the 11th, 2026. I'm a little bit outside of this community, so I'm not gonna be too opinionated on it, but I am gonna be empathetic because I do enjoy modding my games and specifically Skyrim, and so in Terraria, I know a few people who love modding Terraria. Um, the mod Calamity, which has basically been the equivalent of an expansion pack for a decade, uh, is being shut down, and work is stopping on it immediately. The announcement was written on the Discord. Hey, everybody, we have been having a lot of internal discussion. After much debate, we've come to announce a very difficult decision. We will be ceasing all development on Calamity, going on to say that we're sure most of you are aware of the troubled past of Calamity's development. At this point, many of us have felt personally betrayed time and time again after being promised something better that never ended up coming. We're just tired at this point. Almost all passion we had for the mod has been soured, with many of us chosen to leave as a consequence. Most of us want to simply move on, and would be far happier working on our own projects that aren't and won't be tied to something that we feel is a irrevocably tainted reputation. The tainted, the tainted reputation in question is because Ozatron, who was leading development of the mod and was heavily involved with permissive of a not safe for work server that knowingly included minors. And this is after Ozatron took over from Babasol, its prior leader, who also was accused of grooming children back in 2022. This is basically like, when it comes to mod development, like the mod team in question is only there because they want to see it grow. And working in a collaborative space with others on tech is not an easy thing to do in terms of like integrating and making sure everybody follows the rules and all this crap. And this is volunteer work ultimately. I mean, it's based off of passion. And if you've been working on something for a decade and you just keep getting fuckheads that keep grooming children, I wouldn't want to be associated with that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine this was an easy decision. These people have spent years you know, pushing commits to code and building things out, and then this is how they're rewarded with all that time and effort. I don't blame them, and honestly, I think we should be keeping an eye out for them and their own projects that they're working on and supporting the team members. Like, obviously, the team behind this giant mod is unbelievably talented, and you know, it just it I the older I get, the more baffled I am at the amount of people that are attracted to children. And it's like there are two groups of people. When you're a kid, you think they're minuscule, and as you get older, you realize, oh, these people, they're like a lot of people are these people, and that is people on cocaine and people who want to fuck kids. And that realization is jarring and horrific, and you know, it makes you look at. I'd rather be friends with a crackhead than be friends with a pedophile, dude. And every time, like, in you kind of people will like try to like say something to you to see where they gauge you, and you have to shut that shit down or knock them the fuck out. And I hate the world, dude. This just we can't not even like we can't even have fun little mods for our games without monsters infiltrating every fucking aspect of the hobbies we enjoy, and it's just depressing. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to this episode of High Media Headlines for today, August the 11th, 2026. We appreciate your time, and your listenership. If you liked this episode, please consider joining our Discord. We've got an awesome community, and we would love to have you. Regardless, link in the description, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to High Media TV. I've been your host, Evan from High Media TV, and I will see you guys next time.